Okay, I'm going to start you off with a pre-worksheet problem. You ready? Before we even get into notes. Here's your pre-note problem over here on the side. Let's do 3 parentheses x plus 5. Do that problem real quick. Give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I got it already. That's really easy.
Okay, so I distribute 3 into the parentheses. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 5 is plus 15, right? So 3x plus 15. Distribution is as simple as that. What's the key thing about distribution? Whatever's out front gets multiplied by every single piece inside, right? All right, so let's move forward. We've done exponents, so this problem should be really easy, or these two problems should be really easy. So I'm distributing, but I have more than just a number out front. I have a number and a variable. So 4x times x. We've done exponent problems, right? It looked like this when we did the exponent problem. 4x times x. What is 4x times x? 4x squared, right? 4 times nothing is 4. X times x is 2x's, so that's x squared. Okay, so as simple as that. So then 4x times negative 3. So 4 times negative 3 is negative 12, and the x stays. Can I do anything else? AKA, are there like terms I can combine?
No.
No, because they have different exponents, so I can't combine them. All right, let's do 2. So x squared times 2x. Well, nothing times 2 is 2. What is x squared times x? X to the third, because there are 2 x's here, 1 x there, so that makes x to the third. Okay, x squared times 2 is just plus 2x squared. Again, different exponents, can't combine them. All right, go ahead and try these. Number 2. Skip 1, do 2. Let's be quick. I will give you literally 20 seconds. That's all you need. Okay, number 2, I have negative 2 times 7 is negative 14, and the x to the third hangs out. And then negative 2x to the third times negative x. So negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2, so I do a plus 2. And then I have 3 x's here, 1 more there, so I have x to the fourth. Is this problem done?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
Why is it not done?
Because you don't.
Every answer from this point forward needs to be in standard form, highest exponent first. So 2x to the fourth minus 14x to the third. Every single answer you have from this point forward must be in standard form. So you might put yourself a little note here. Standard form. So standard form is important now. Okay? All right, can I get a comfort level right off the bat? 0 through 3, please. Okay, good. We're all 2s and 3s, so that means we're moving on. Okay, so what was the important part about distribution? The piece out front was multiplied by everything in the second piece, right? So here, before we had a piece out front times 2 pieces inside the parentheses. What do we have here?
Like an expression up front.
How many pieces are out front?
2.
2. So 2 pieces times 2 pieces. How many multiplications do you think we will do? 4, right? That would make sense, right? If I'm multiplying 2 pieces times 2 other pieces, I'm going to have 4 total multiplications. So that means this x, and I'll do it in 2 different colors, but you guys can do whatever you want. This x is multiplied by both pieces back here. So let's do that first. So what is x times x? X squared. And x times 2 plus 2x. That was only the first piece, though. I can't forget about this 3 that's in the parentheses as well, this positive 3. So this positive 3 also needs to be distributed by both pieces. And yes, I would highly suggest drawing in the lines as you're getting better at this, okay? I realize at some point you may not need to, but for now, make sure you draw the line so you don't forget anything. So now 3 times x is plus 3x, and 3 times 2 is plus 6. So now this is all one big expression with my 4 pieces all multiplied out. Is this problem done? No. Because I have like terms of 2x and 3x that I can combine. So x squared hangs out front. 2x plus 3x is plus 2x plus 3x is plus 5x. This is where it gets tricky because you start multiplying and x times x is x squared, and then you start adding and the variable doesn't change. So you got to be careful there. And then plus 6. Now this problem is done. Okay, let's do another one together. Just for looking's sake. What? Let's do 2. Okay, number 2. So I'm going to do it all in one color this time. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times negative 2 is minus 4x. Stop me if I'm going too fast. So that's my first piece. Don't forget about that second piece. So 3 times x is plus 3x. And 3 times negative 2 is minus 6. Make sure you're perseverant and finish your problem. Yes, it is negative 2. Make sure you're perseverant and finish your problem. So I have like terms here in the middle, negative 4x and 3x. So 2x squared hangs out front. Negative 4x and 3x makes negative 1x. And then my minus 6 at the end. One special thing really quick about 3. As you're distributing, the 3x times the 2 pieces is the easy part. So I have 12x squared plus 3. What's 3x times y? 3xy. Yep, that's it. Just 3xy. A second special part about this is what's the second piece in the first set of parentheses? Negative y, not just y. It's negative y. So as I'm distributing this, make sure you take the negative with it. So negative y times 4x would be minus 4xy. And negative y times y would be negative y squared. Then I can combine my like terms of 3xy and negative 4xy. So 12x squared stays out front. 3xy and negative 4xy makes negative 1xy. And then minus y squared. And standard form gets a little dicey when we have more than one variable like this, because you want to put your highest exponents first, and you also want to do alphabetical order. So standard form kind of goes out the window here with the last 2 terms. Obviously my x squared should go first because it's alphabetically and numerically with my exponent highest and first. The last 2. Okay. You have some try these problems? Yep, 2 try these problems. Go ahead. So I'll give you like a minute to do these 2 try these problems with your partners. Go ahead. Okay, any questions? First one, multiply all 4 out, combine like terms, you get 2x squared plus 4x minus 6. Second one, multiply all your 4 terms out, combine like terms, 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. Any questions at all? Can I get a comfort level 0 through 3, how you're feeling right now? Sweet. Told you guys it wouldn't be too bad. Okay, good. Go ahead and scroll down to the next page. Okay, something called a special product. A special product. What does it mean when something is squared?
2 exponents to the second. 2 exponents.
Okay. Yeah, it does mean 2 or an exponent of 2. What does that really mean, though? If I told you 3 squared, what does 3 squared really mean? 3 times 3. So x plus 5 squared means what? X plus 5 times x plus 5. What do you think the answer is? What? X squared plus 10?
You have to do it out, but
X squared plus 25? The most common thought is this is x squared plus 25. So let's just, and don't write this down, but I'm just going to put that up here. X squared plus 25 with some question marks. Is that really the answer? Is it really that simple?
probably not, because you just said it.
Let's find out. So this is x plus 5 times x plus 5. So x plus 5 times x plus 5. We need to go through the process of doing our double distribution, okay? So if it really is that easy, I'll let you guys do the shortcut, but let's see what happens here. So x times x is x squared. X times 5 is plus 5x. 5 times x is plus another 5x. And 5 times 5 is plus 25. Combine like terms, what do you have? X squared plus 10x plus 25.
That's nothing.
So is it really that easy?
No.
No, you can't just do, and that's the biggest mistake that people make on these. Do not, when you say binomial squared like this, do not just square both pieces and be done. You will miss this middle term every single time. So x plus 5 quantity squared, you have to write it out. X plus 5 times x plus 5 and go from there. Okay, if you don't, you will make mistakes. All right, try these down at the bottom, or right underneath that problem. So I'll go ahead and, oh no. Let's see if I can erase this. Ooh, I'm gonna use white. Genius. All right, so you're doing the try these underneath that. Okay, any questions there? So make sure you're not just multiplying squaring both pieces inside. Make sure you actually list it out, do all the multiplication you need to, and go from there. Okay. All right, I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to say you don't need my help on number 1. So go ahead. I'll give you like 30 seconds. Okay, so this problem might look big and scary at the beginning, okay, but you do this the same way you've done all the other problems. There's just an extra term back at the back, okay? So that means this x right here needs to be multiplied how many times? 3 times out, right? Times the x squared, times the 5x, and times the 6. So x times x squared would be x what? To the third. X times 5x is plus 5x squared. And x times 6 is plus 6x. So that's the first part. Then I also need this negative 3 times all 3 pieces. So negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. Or minus 3x squared. Negative 3 times 5x is minus 15x. And negative 3 times 6 is minus 18. Now, like I said, the hardest part here is going back and combining like terms. Okay? So be careful. If you need to mark stuff out as you go, mark stuff out as you go. So I have an x to the third. Is there anything else to add with that?
No.
No, so x to the third comes down. I'm marking it out. Then I have squares. So I have 5x squared and negative 3x squared. So 5 minus 3 is plus 2x squared. Done and done. Then I have x's. So plus 6x and minus 15x would be negative 9x. Done and done. And then I just have this lonely old minus 18 back here. Final answer.
Yeah.
Questions?
Is that all?
That's it.